All right, so how do we get the most out of defense in NBA 2K22?
Well, there's a lot of tips, but I guess we can start with some of the basics. First, you want to guard the ball. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the swap player button. If you want to guard a particular player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity while moving with the left stick, hold the Intense D trigger. If you need to move faster while playing your Intense D, you can also add the Sprint trigger.
"2K Sports" welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic getting off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, playing in Los Angeles.
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And take a look at the Magic. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Fultz, also Trae Young out there. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Lonzo Ball out there with Brown. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. Davis, the pass to Brown. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jeffries kicks to Young. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second hesitation.
Now, here is Young. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Brown inside. He's against Jeffries. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Fultz against Brown. Fultz the pass to Douglas. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Ball penetrating.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for a shot off the dribble.
Young with no one around. Misses the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Brown inside the line. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Fultz dishes to Douglas. Jeffries kicks to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Douglas for 3. That one no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Young, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take the game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zinkas, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Simmons comes in for Anthony Davis. Paul George is checked in for Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Porzingis. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
James, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Jordan.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's O'Connor. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
Conflict, it just builds character.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Anthony, and it's Poole in at the 5 down low.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Simmons trying to get open. George, no good. The Magic trail by 14. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Lonzo Ball is checked in for James. Just 2 to shoot. The Magic again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson against Simmons. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Simmons. And it's Brown in for Paul George. Here's Fultz. No good on the quick three. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Bounce pass Young. Isaac against Davis. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Outside Westbrook. Over Fultz. Off the left rim and out. The Magic trail by 16. To the inside. Douglas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Davis with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young pass to Douglas. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
First team foul.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Davis. Count that one. Davis has got his second bucket.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been